Alrighty boys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be looking over the patch notes thread on the forum. We do this after every single patch. What we do is we see what players have to say about it, we see what the devs have to say about it, because they usually reply a lot in the first couple of days. This is the day right after the patch came out, so we do have a couple dev replies. We have a lot of obviously player replies as well, so without further ado, let's get right to it. I'm going to link this down below, and let's go. So we did receive some good stuff in this one, in my opinion. Sandbox, prison breaks, 2 good features, and a lot of smaller, minor features as well. Alrighty, so starting off, what do we got? Multiplayer servers will be made available for a limited time for the beta version of the game. He states, what does this mean? He says, what does this mean is a dual mode, testing, etc., or ability to host servers via developer tool in game. Community support responds, no, dual mode is not included in this patch. This just means that the multiplayer servers are open for the beta version for a limited time. Yes, they do this whenever they implement some, multiplayer changes that they think that needs to actually get tested out before it actually hits the live. They do put on the beta, and for a limited time, I don't know how limited it is here, but it's usually like a week after the patch is released, and then they are closed again. What else we got? Sandbox mode. Is this game not sandbox? What they mean by sandbox mode is just no main story, and also you start out where you you get to pick the age in a way, and then you start wherever whatever kingdom you choose or whatever culture you choose. That's how it's different. 1.5 months to add one. Jesus Christ, dude. Bro, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. Stop whining. Stop acting like children. If you are a child, if you are young, I get it. It happens. You know what I mean? I was a child too. I understand how children be. But if you are, what can I say, 16 plus, at 16 I knew a lot. I would consider myself an adult at 16, even though it's not considered an adult. You know what I mean? But I'll say 16 plus. If you're 16 plus, and this is your take every single patch, because I remember names at this point. They are the same people that come back, and this is your your thing to do after every time something good gets added. Instead of just either saying a good thing, or if you don't have nothing good to say, you don't say nothing. You just move on. You just add this little thing in here, bro. Stop whining, bro. Grow up a little bit, mature a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. It's weird. It's really weird. You look weird. I'm just saying. But all right, let's move on. But before we do on, if you have criticism, then voice your criticism. You know what I mean? Voice it in the right way, not in a malicious way, in a respectful way. Voice what you want to see, how you want to see it, how it be implemented, stuff like that. You know what I mean? There you go. That's my counter take on that. I'm not reading that guy's. That guy is just that guy's a funny guy. It's probably a good patch if you play single player. Yeah, there wasn't that many multiplayer changes in this patch, unfortunately. But obviously they are working on the new modes, which do require time. There are 2 new siege maps, if I'm not mistaken, though. Finally, some shield nerfs. I hope legionnaires can break shield with their pilas as intended. Okay. All right, because we got those javelins. What's it called? Like, javelins can break shields pretty much now if you hit them with enough javelins. We have a player saying, I was hoping for at least a terrain system. Community support responds, as we said in the development update video, the work is still in progress and we'll continue on this for a while because of the sheer scale of this feature. Exactly, that's what they said. I know a lot of people are kind of complaining that it's on this patch, but they told you what it was, man. They told you what it was. They told you it wasn't going to be finished. They said it's going to take some time. It's still a work in progress. You know what I mean? Like, tis what it is. Question, is the plan for the terrain system to reveal it all at one go, or will it be updated in pieces? I'm pretty sure all in one go, to be honest with you. Ergo, will we see a time where there is both the terrain system and default maps as gap fillers, or will it be full terrain system at launch? Community support replies, I don't know the full details of this feature, but as far as I know, it is still being worked on. We are eager as you about this feature and can't wait to share more details about it as we are close to it. Okay, so what this means pretty much is you're gonna probably see it, you know, not in the next patch, probably the next couple patches. That's what I'm getting from it. What else we got? As always, underwhelming pat. Yo, y'all just okay. Good one. You got me. All right, for sure. I think there were some good features personally, but you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Okay. What else we got? Hey, you guys announced keep battles a while ago. I'm curious if they will still be released when ready, or if you guys are waiting to do a big siege overhaul, sally out battles, etc. Also, great patch. Seems like good fixes. Okay. And then community support says, as far as I know, it is still testing in the moment. We'll probably release it when it's ready, but I don't have any information regarding that feature specifically. Okay, that's good. That means it's the main parts of it is done. Keep battles, that being, and they are testing it right now. And once testing is done, you know, there probably will be some issues. Those will have to be figured out. More testing will be done. And once the tests come back clean, then we'll probably receive it. So it's good to see. What else we got? Talking about the DSLS not showing up for some reason. They said they're going to look for it. Okay. Cool. What else we got? They're still talking about that. Alright, we have a player and a developer response. So the player says, is this a feature that caused so many problems with textures and performances in 1.5.8? Apart from the fact that this helped with previous versions, how much will this affect the player? Visual changes, thanks for letting us know. Anyways, I guess. What's the I guess, man? Yo, why are people so dramatic on this forums, man? I'm sorry, why are y'all so dramatic? This is something I would said like when I was like literally like 15 years old, talking to somebody who upset me, and I would just hit him with the, you know what I mean, whatever the message is, and at the end I'd be like, I guess ... Is that what he said? That's exactly what he said. I guess ... Man, y'all so dramatic, man. It's not that serious. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Drama. Developer responds, this feature wasn't live before. It was on 1.5.8, so it had nothing to do with these issues. This will increase performance depending on your hardware and reduce memory usage overall. And he was talking about the new UI code generation and all of that, which is good. I like how every update we see more stuff that helps performance and memory usage. I think that's very good. What is this? You got some gamepad stuff. I don't really cover in my video. Maybe I should. Can you guys let me know in the comments? Do you guys play with gamepad? I don't even know what gamepad is, to be honest. I'll stay 100 with you guys. I don't know what gamepad is. Hold on, man. I'm gonna Google it real quick. What is gamepad? Oh, is it like that half keyboard thing? It has like a rest for. Oh, so it's like instead of playing with the keyboard, you get like only a part of the keyboard. Oh. Is it this? Hold on, do y'all see it? Is it this? Is this what gamepad is? I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I don't know. I've never played with the gamepad, so I have no clue. Wait, this is not the current video we are on. Where are we at? Here it is. All right. Crashes were not occurring while we were testing it. Okay, so they're talking about the multiplayer for hotfix that we did receive. Alright, you have another player saying, looks like I can't organize my troops in the party menu. I move them and they don't move. Can someone else test it for me? Okay. Dev says, I'm aware of it and we'll take a look tomorrow. Additionally, if the player gathers an army, map info bar tooltips won't work. This is already fixed, and fix will be sent in the next hotfix. Okay, so there are a couple of problems, but the devs are aware of them. Ooh, excuse me. But, okay, so it looks like there's a party menu issue and also a tooltip issue that is being worked on. New close. There it is. You could have kept this on in this picture too. Let's be honest. But yeah, like the new clothes are very Robin Hood-ish to me. I don't know, that's what they looks like to me. But yeah, they're pretty cool additions. Sandbox is crashing for me at the start. Also looks like I'm not able to start a new game with modding tools enabled. A lot of errors. And then he says, have you tried verifying your game files? That's probably what you need to do. If not, he gave you a place to actually upload it at. There you go. So can anyone summarize all bugs in this version, or is it really playable? Dog, stop being dramatic. Every version of this game has been playable. Literally. Maybe the first couple versions, like in 1.1, 1.2. Like, listen, dog. Come on, man. Don't be like that, man. Don't do that. Alright, what else we got? Okay, so I know in these pages there are no dev replies, but we're going to jump to here. There's some dev replies on here as well. Okay. I recommend not engaging with Terror Worlds until they release something worthy to comment on. Then why you got a forum account, my guy? Why you got a forum account? Why are you engaging right now if this is not worthy to comment on? Yo, some of y'all are weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, what's wrong with some of you? Bro, it's not that serious. Like, I'm telling you, man. Some of you guys, oh, there's a lot of maturing that needs to be done. I'll be honest with you. It's kind of weird. And this is one of the biggest reasons why people are asking me, like, why don't you make a forum account, man? I can't be associated with some of these, people who act this way. You know what I mean? And I can't see myself spending time just sitting there and replying to some of these people. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't happening. It ain't happening, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Don't worry, the devs do watch my videos. You know what I mean? It's not like my ideas that that sometimes people say, like, oh, why don't you create a forum account so your ideas can actually get out there? They see them, no worries. Even the guys here who I talk about, they see them too. So it's okay. You know what I mean? But that's exactly why I don't make a forum account. It says I'm having the same issue. Okay, so they're talking about the party screen issue. And the devs replies again that he's going to take a look at it tomorrow. Okay, cool. And I think that will do it for me for this video. Those are all the dev replies. This was overnight, these comments, so the devs obviously did not reply to these. That will do it for me. Overall, my thoughts on the patch, I think it's good. I think it's good. Good stuff was added. I like how the text actually looks better now. It actually stands out. I like how there's party screen issues right now, but I like how the fact that it gives you more information on morale changes and stuff like that. Sandbox mode, definitely good. Gives you a lot of options on how you can start, and it will help me a lot more on my future gameplay as well. You got perk changes, cool. Prison Break, I think it's a very good system. Again, I like how, look, I understand what people want. People want the next patch to have 6 of these different features enabled. You know what I mean? But the problem with that is, if you enable 6 of these features all at the same time and then something gets broken, guess what? It's going to take, like, literally 10 times more time. Like, how can I explain this? If they add the Prison Break feature and there's a problem with it, it's much easier to find that problem and solve it quicker than if they were to add 6 new features, kind of like the Prison Break system. And then an issue pops up. You have to go through each single system and do changes there. And those changes that you do might also affect another system. And it's just overall, it's just too messy. But, adding a system like this every patch, I think is the right way to do it. I think we're going in the right direction. You know what I mean? But I understand that people want more and more and more. But I think slow and steady does win the race. So, hey, I'm not upset with this patch. I'm not upset with it. Is this the biggest patch they ever had? No, they've had bigger ones than this, but it's still substantial. I'm not gonna say anything there. I think it's still very substantial. Some very good changes. So, yeah, overall, good patch. But yeah, that will do it for me. Ask me any questions, any concerns, and like always, stay safe.